Alrighty, so hello and welcome to another video. I've turned my webcam off so that you can see the full screen. So this time I thought we would do a tour of the Bricklink website, something I use a lot, both to buy and sell on. So to start with, I'll just show you what it's like before you have an account or before you sign in. So we've got the Bricklink logo up the top here. So if you ever need to get back to this page, you just click on that. You can browse. So we won't worry too much about trending items. We'll focus on this. So I'll just open them in a new tab so you can view all the sets, all the parts, all the minifigures, mocks as well. We probably won't worry too much about that. Categories will bring us to here, which I think is just set themes as far okay, sets, parts, minifigs, books, gear, so everything on the Bricklink store. So you can look at catalogs, gear, books, all that sort of stuff. So sets I've got here, so this is all the sets. They're by theme, so you've got for juniors, you've got those, adventures, agents, so these are like themes, and then the sub themes, or the themes that fall into or under that broad category of like aquazone or architecture or whatever, however they've sort of organized it, so you can find sets. So let's say we're into Star Wars, so we've got Star Wars here. So if we click on Star Wars or open it in a new tab, this will be all the Star Wars stuff, if I am right. And then we've got each specific like Star Wars sub theme. So the two boost sets there, the buildable figures, the diorama collection. So if you want to look at the dioramas, you can look at them. You can click on the pictures there to bring this up. This is going to be a horrible tutorial, but anyways, so there's that, and that's the same for all of these things. That's the wrong one. So this is set still, inventor sets. So you can see, so if you're into like a specific set or looking for a specific set, maybe you know what theme, can't quite remember what. Again, oh, I must have accidentally closed it. No? That's, yeah. But anyways, so that was sets. So now we'll do parts. So you can see here all the categories again, so like dinosaurs. I'll open a new tab, I've messed up with that. So you can see all the different Lego dinosaurs. So maybe you've got a dinosaur, you're not quite sure which one it is, not quite sure how much it is. So at any point you can click on like the name there, and it'll take you to this page, which is the page for the specific part or set. So you can see it consists of 6 parts. You got some info up here, some pictures, the colors. So obviously there was a dark green version and a red version of this. So let's say we wanted to buy this specific thing. We've got items for sale. We've got more options here. So seller ships to, so you can click your country, of course. New, if you want new, you click that. If you only want used or all, I used to go by all. If you wanted at least 2, you could do that. Minimum price if you want to pay, well, your minimum price. Maximum price, so let's say I wanted to pay a maximum of like $50, I could put that in there. And search seller location, so maybe you want to buy from someone in the same country as you can click that. You've got regions, so maybe you just want the same region as you, or you don't care. Your currency, so if you want them to accept a specific currency, payment methods, so all sorts of stuff. So I'm in Australia, so I want them to ship to me. Condition, I don't really care. Maybe I want at least 2. Max price, we'll say 50, just for example. And because I'm looking here, there's only 32 found. We might go anywhere. You can see here there's only 2 sellers that have more than 1. So now I might say, okay, well, maybe we'll get rid of the max price and see if more pop up. Nope. So you can play with that and find things. Maybe I decide, you know what? Is there anyone in Australia? There are. So already I can say, well, you know, spend that extra little bit, get it from Australia, for example. So that's that. And that's just if you want to buy one specific item. There's a much easier way to buy lots of items. So instead of finding each specific item, you can create a wanted list, which I will do in another video. I'll probably briefly show it this video, and then in another one I'll actually go into more detail. So if you want to go to the item in the store, you just click that, it'll bring you to the store. This is just a random store. You can see they've got a note to say the lights still light up, the eyes still light up, sorry. So I might say, well, you know what, yeah, I'm going to pay that, pay probably $10 shipping or something. So we will go back, if it'll work. Color info, I don't even really use that, to be honest. I barely ever look at it. Price guide, so you can see like the average sales and stuff. So over the last 6 months, no new ones have sold. We've seen, so 18 used have sold on average for $31.25. The highest it sold for is $46.97. So this can be useful to gauge how much you might be paying for one if you're interested. Or if you're selling, this is a good page to use. I use Brickstorm when I sell. It's a program on the computer. If you want to see that, I'll show you that in another video. So here we have this tab is the part inventory tab. So we've got some different sort options, and it just shows you all the different parts of the dinosaur. So this tab won't always be there. So if it's a 2x4 brick, it's obviously its own thing. You won't see a part inventory tab. You'll see this on like minifigures, animals with multiple parts like this one, or pieces that have multiple parts. Some of them do. And you click here, it consists of 6 parts, which will just take you to this screen. So basically the same thing we were just looking at. It'll go back for me. We can see the sets that it was in. So maybe I go, oh, that's a really cool thing. What sets was it in? And I can have a look and say, oh, that's cool, you know. Maybe, you know, you've got the dinosaur and part of a helicopter, and you're like, I wonder. So you can use this to find things out. That's a cool little tractor car thing. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Never even looked at them before. So you've got that. What else? So down here we have some more things, which is when you have an account or you're signed in, because you have an account, you can add it to your collection, add it to your wanted list. That's what I was talking about before. Add a bunch of stuff to your wanted list. You can easily buy everything, add it to your store inventory. So if you had one to sell and you had a store, you could add it to your store. You can part them out. Category tree. Oh, this is minifigures, right? So again, let's say you have a Batman minifigure, for example. You're trying to figure out. You're not quite sure exactly which one it is, but you know it's from a Batman set. You can have a scroll through here. So you can go to that page, the minifigures page, and scroll through. If you want a link to any of these, as well, it's up here, so you can, if you can copy that at all, you can do so. Probably quite hard on YouTube, but if you want to link to any of these pages, I can link one in the description for you. I'll obviously link the Bricklink website homepage. So let's say we had this guy. We've clicked on it to make sure. We're like, yep, we've got him. So we can see it appears in this set. Bring up the set. We've got some different pictures. Stuff. We can see all the other minifigures, and we can say, oh, yep, that's definitely that set. Got some more info stuff. So that's, and these are all sort of the same as the sets, so you can find things quite easily. All the collectible minifig series stuff is there too. This is the mocks page, so people have done mocks, will be here. Modular fire station. Okay, I thought that was like the Ghostbusters HQ. So you can like share and download custom create. So now we need Bricklink again. Later video, but there's my store. So because I'm a seller as well, I sell. I'll link my Bricklink store below if you want to buy. As of recording this, I only ship to Australia. If you're in Australia and you want me to pick your Bricklink order in a YouTube video, just leave a comment when you buy, and I'm more than happy to do that. So here's your profile, so you can see your profile, messages, activity, yada yada, your collection, so you can track all the sets you have, pieces, etc. in that. So you can search in here, or you can, I should show you this actually. So let's say that's the piece that I'm searching for. So you just type in the part number, and it's a cone. Let's say I want to add it to my collection. We'll change condition to used quantity. Yep, add. There you go. Maybe I want to buy this, so you can go here. And this is all my wanted lists. So just make sure you click on the right ones if you want to create a new one. YouTube video create. Then it's auto selected, and you can change condition, quantity. Maybe I want 100 of them. Max price 0.1, so like 10 cents. Add remark. Cone project, just so you can track what they're for if you wanted to. Add. And then in here, it's your wanted list just up there. So if I wanted to add these to my store, I could do that just by clicking there. Like I said before, I add pieces through Brickstore. For the most part, I will do this occasionally, but for the most part, I'll use the Brickstore program. So this is another little section, the related items. So sometimes pieces will have like a slight mold variation, or it's a door frame. If it's like a door frame, they'll list all the different doors that can be used for it down there. So I can click on that and it'll show me, take me to the page of the other piece. So that's cool. It's got the item number, alternative item numbers. You select your color, all that good stuff. Sorted by all known popular my wanted list. Apparently I want one in black. So here there's no part inventory because it's its own piece. It appears in all that stuff. So I think that's all for that. Where was I going? So orders, that'd be my orders. Feedback, coupons. I won't go into any of that stuff. So wanted list. So you can see here, YouTube video, there's one item on there. So these wanted lists are great to track if you want stuff. There's no image, but we can click on that and it'll show us that. No image, but it's that piece. So maybe we want to buy all these, we can just buy all, and we can add more stuff and such. Maybe I found a tub that had a heap in them, so I can put in here that I have, okay, that I have 50. Make sure you click Save Changes down the bottom there. So I've got 50 of the 100. Go here, so now it's showing up 50% complete. Just to track your progress, you can easy buy, which will just about buy it for you. Oh, look at that. They've got 50 of them. You can change the setup. So I can describe it. Wanted list for YouTube video. Maybe it's a wanted list for a heap of sets you're working on. I'm gonna add this feature to share your wanted lists at some point. Not sure when, but that'll be really cool when they do. You can see I've got all the other sets. So my missing pieces, a set that I'm selling. So I've broken down the sets I'm selling into each specific set. So for example, this one, these are all the pieces that I'm missing, but I think I've decided to part it out and sell that set as pieces, but yeah, so that's all the pieces that I need. So when I go to a store, I can see if they have any, buy them if I wanted to. So yeah, I hope I didn't miss anything. So now I want to go back to the Bricklink homepage, just click up the top there. The search feature, so maybe I want to find a 2x4 brick. You can just search for what it's called roughly if you have some idea. Yeah, see, and sometimes they'll have additional notes. And then here's all the different part variants or related items. Yes, this item is similar in mold type to the following items. So there's all of that. You've got some different pictures, some stuff. You could do 3D images when it loads, so you can spin it around and see what it looks like. So maybe you need to see the bottom of it or something. That can be useful. I doesn't want to show that picture. Yeah, there you go. So I hope this video was useful. It's quite quick, quite brief. Oh, I forgot to show my collection here. So if you remember, we added that cone, my parts, there we go. The sets, parts, minifigs, so you've got all the different categories there. So you can remember we added one cone there. So let me know what you thought in the comments. I should probably plan it out better and do a much better version of this at a later date. But as a brief intro, I think I've covered everything. So let me know what you guys would like to see more of, less of, any questions, pages you want linked to, all that stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you liked, drop a comment, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. And don't forget to subs for future Bricklink tutorial videos, hopefully better than this one. Alright, see you guys.